He owned a lot of land in the area. The farmers in the area weren't very fond of him because many of their families had lived here longer. And he came here, bought land, turned around and sold it for development. And they weren't happy with his decisions pretty much, but he did what he was going to do, And he eventually bought land that the railroad was planning to come through. And then when they came to him asking if they could build on his land and give him X amount of money for the right-of-way, he said, hold on, keep your money, and instead of paying me for the right-of-way, use that money to build a depot, and also to build me a town and name it after me. And the railroad reluctantly agreed after some discussions. And Rudy's house used to be where that concrete pad is there on the left. And right across from his house, here is where the depot used to sit. And then here's the old Rudy store. So this was a bustling downtown back in what caused their argument. But they both stormed out of the depot, continued their argument outside, and then the station master went back inside, trying to cool off, and then Rudy went down to the saloon to get a few drinks. Well, as Rudy was returning home, he was walking back up his porch steps. The station master came outside with a shotgun and shot him twice in the back. Right on his front porch.
Well, that's rough.
Yes, this story is Ian's favorite story. Also, that bridge pillar on the right over there in the creek, that's part of the old Rudy Silver Bridge. That was torn out in the late 1960s. Known as the hanging judge. He was infamous for sentencing over 150 people to death by hanging. Only 79 of those sentences were carried out, and he presided over 13,000 cases in general. I don't remember how many life sentence cases he dished out and were served, but it was quite a few. He was a judge here from around 1875 up into the late 1890s, early 1900s. And law enforcement back then around here was clamping down really hard on crime because Fort Smith was a major launching point for people leaving Arkansas and going out toward California. They would get their wagons at Fort Smith because not one, not two, but three major wagon manufacturers in the United States were based in Fort Smith for a time. And they were all competing for one another, and they had all built factories in the same valley right next to each other. On the right-hand side is where the depot used to sit. Right about here. Meadows had a depot from about the late 1900s, early 19-teens up into 1926, 1928. The majority of the people living here moved to Van Buren to get better jobs, and then of course the Depression happened.